Welcome to Good News to Go. I'm Ren.
And I'm Mabel.
And we're bringing you the brightest stories from around the globe.
This week, a Nobel Prize invention is compared to Harry Potter.
And the guy from your favorite meme gives back.
A secret king was just discovered in Scotland, and Mackenzie Scott revolutionizes college education for low-income students.
And a butterfly wing is reattached through surgery. 5 fast, feel-good stories. So to kick things off, Mackenzie Scott, who's obviously Jeff Bezos' ex-wife, dropped $42 million to help expand college and career pathways for low-income students through a nonprofit called 10,000 Degrees.
And it turns out that 10,000 Degrees has been doing this kind of work for decades, basically supporting students to, through, and beyond college, which is great. And this isn't just handing out money. The gift is meant to scale scholarships, mentorship, financial aid advising, just all of it.
And what's compelling about this is the ripple effect. It forces institutions and donors to actually look harder at systemic gaps. Like, we won't pretend that money fixes everything, but it's really placing fuel where there is fire.
No, it's true. And I guess Scott has been in the nonprofit world for years. She has billions already pledged across causes. And so this one is obviously more of a push in education equity.
Yeah, she actually used to be the richest woman in the world, and she lost that title because she's donated so much money.
The 2025 Nobel Prize in Chemistry was just awarded, and I guess someone on the committee compared it to Hermione's bottomless beaded handbag from the 7th Harry Potter books.
And it's really not off because the scientist being honored developed materials called metal organic frameworks, or MOFs, and it's these crystal-like structures that are packed with microscopic cavities that can store a huge amount of gas, chemicals, and other molecules.
Like, one committee chair said that the structure the size of a sugar cube could offer as much surface area as a football pitch. Like,
Whoa.
That is crazy. So it's like Hermione, pulling out like a bunch of objects from her never-ending infinite bag.
Okay. Wasn't it Mary Poppins' bag first? Like, she did that too.
The person on the committee is a huge Harry Potter fan, okay?
Oh, okay. Well, then I understand. And these structures can be engineered for things like capturing carbon dioxide, which would be amazing as with climate change, filtering toxic chemicals, or even improving next generation batteries.
It's just so cool to see science that's like imaginative and magical and useful.
Okay, so the blinking guy meme that's like, blinking? What? Well, it turns out the guy, Drew Scanlon, didn't sign up for fame. He just went viral, but he is using it for good.
Yeah, the story of how this like meme kind of came to be is really funny. So Drew was on some live stream in 2013 where he just kind of blinked at something off camera, and then somehow that clip went viral and we got this amazing meme out of it, and it cemented this just random guy in internet culture forever.
It's so crazy. So each year since it went viral, 2016, Drew hops on his blinking guy social account, which now I definitely have to follow, and pushes for fundraising for MS, or multiple sclerosis. And it hits close to home for him because 2 of his really good friends are affected by it.
And so he turned all of this like meme momentum into cash. So far, he's raised $300,000 for MS research programs and support, which is really cool.
I mean, that's amazing. He said that the meme doesn't even feel like him at this point because it took on such a life of its own. I mean, we use it all the time.
So new research suggests that Finlaggan, which is on the island in Western Scotland, might have been the seat of a Western king, sort of like a forgotten medieval kingdom.
Yes, so it turns out archaeologists discovered evidence of a castle in Loch Finlaggan. And it wasn't just a fortress. There was a chapel, a great hall, workshops, burial grounds, like everything.
The folks who ruled from there, the Lords of the Isles, dealt with the likes of the Scottish and English monarchs as equals.
And like, what's insane about that is that implies this forgotten king must have had so much power to look at them as his equal.
And there's this new book that's out called The Archaeology of Finlaggan that lays out just 30 years of archaeology that dug up literally the physical proof of this political power. Like,
that's so crazy. It's not just like folklore. This is an actual real king that was forgotten. And finally, a nature center in New York pulled off a crazy metamorphosis. They successfully transplanted a wing onto a monarch butterfly through surgery.
Yes, I feel like I've been seeing this video literally all over my social media. So this director of wildlife rehab at a nature center in Long Island brought in a monarch with a damaged forewing. And so she grabbed a donor wing from a dead butterfly in their vivarium and then grafted it on.
That is so insane. And obviously butterfly wings have no blood vessels or nerve endings. So like, how do you even attach it? She used contact cement, cornstarch, and a tiny wire to secure everything.
Crazy.
She said it was so intricate the butterfly could fall apart if I pressed too hard.
And this video of the transplant went viral. Millions of people have watched this super fragile operation.
This is probably the first time, at least it's the first known time anyone has tried to transplant a wing onto a butterfly. Well, that's a wrap on this week's Good News to Go. I will never be over the butterfly wing surgery.
It was a beautiful video. Thanks for joining us. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell for more feel-good stories.
And we'll be back next week with another episode.